Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next. And today I am back with yet another Japanese urban legend, another one that I have never heard of before. If you guys saw yesterday's video, I was talking about an urban legend from Japan known as Hikiko San. And it was about a Japanese girl the ghost of a girl that lives in school bathrooms, and she kills you and stuff. And in that video I said I've heard a lot of urban legends, but I'd never heard that one before. Well, today I have another one that I've never heard of, and it's very similar. And this one is called Hikiko San. So I guess they're all kind of related, because I remember Daruma San, then there was Hanako San, and now there's Hikiko San. There's actually more Japanese. Why did I say German? I've been thinking about my German girl lately. You remember that story I told about the German girl? Good times. Anyway, what I meant to say was I think there's a lot more Japanese urban legends that I didn't know about than I thought. Anyway, guys, enough of the jibber jabber. Let's jump right over to the story. Hikiko San. Everywhere you look nowadays, you will see a sign against bullying and abuse. This is a good thing. We don't need another Hikiko San roaming the world. Bullying and abuse are bad enough without that. Hikiko San is a young girl. She gets beaten by her parents at home, causing her to be slightly deformed. These deformities cause Hikiko San to be bullied by her classmates. One day, it all became too much for her, and she committed suicide. Though some say she was killed by her father. Either way, the girl comes back as a human-hating spirit. It's said that one of the boys from Hikiko's class saw her spirit after her death. She was dragging the lifeless body of one of her tormentors behind her. When he told the police about it, Hikiko San killed him that same night. Another story goes that she would attack the entire school, decapitating people, pulling off their limbs. She would drag the bodies or limbs behind her, covering the walls and the floor in blood. Anyone unfortunate enough to enter the building during one of these attacks becomes one of the dead. Afterward, the school would be shut down and abandoned. Because Hikiko San is recognized for her long black hair that often hangs in front of her face, she became the inspiration for Samara, or Sadako, in the Ring trilogy. And that is the end of that. So this was interesting. I've never heard this one before. It sounds very similar. It's very typical. It sounds very similar to all the other Japanese urban legends. However, it doesn't really say anything about you being able to summon her yourself, like a lot of the other ones do. Like you can summon Daruma-san in the bathtub. You can summon Hanako, who we did a video about last time, by calling her name in the bathroom, in a school bathroom, and like knocking on the stall 3 times or something. So there's a lot of these urban legends where you can actually summon the thing itself. But in this situation, it's the spirit of a girl, a vengeful spirit of a young girl who was bullied, beaten to death, supposedly, or committed, unalived herself. And there really isn't anything about like being able to summon her per se. Makes me feel kind of bad for her. She does also remind me of Carmen Winstead, if you guys remember that. That was way back in the day. That was like probably even before YouTube was a thing. I remember getting it in a chainmail, and it scared the actual shit out of me. Like, I remember panicking because I'd never seen a chainmail before. This was when it used to be like sent to you through email, and it was like sent to like 100 other people, and it was like, if you've read this, like, you're gonna die unless you forward it. And I got pretty scared. But again, I was like, even back then I was into horror things, so I didn't do it because I wanted to see what would happen. I wanted to see if I would actually get to meet Carmen Winstead and if she would actually kill me. And unfortunately, she didn't. So yeah, the story kind of reminded me of that. It was more sad, more tragic than anything else. But I guess it is like Samara from The Ring. Like, she's a vengeful spirit now, and she's back to just take any lives she can. I do wish there was, I mean, maybe there is. I could probably look into it. Maybe there's a way that you can summon her. Maybe chant her name in the mirror 3 times. Like, Hikiko San, Hikiko San, Hikiko San. And then she, like, appears and kills you. That would be pretty fun. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. That is the end of that. Smash a like on it if you did, and I'll see you right back here in the next one. Peace out and chase your dreams.